very happy to have played a pretty good game. I felt that I helped the team win. But at this point, we are the same exact spot as last year. We are up 1-0. And they always come back. They always adjust well. They have great players. So we got to come back on Sunday and play even better. Me, Tony, TD, everybody.
Back left.
Manu, Mike Benson, AP Radio, right here. You guys had 22 turnovers, still pulled out the win. Kind of similar to game one against Dallas, kind of came back late. Tony said you guys were kind of lucky tonight. Experience in these kind of games, did that help you through the end of the game tonight?
It does help because we know we always have an opportunity if we keep playing, if we move the ball better. If we don't turn the ball over that many times, 20 in 3 quarters is very hard, especially against a team like them. But experience is important, but it's not that we are playing against a rookie team. This is the 4th finals in a row for them, basically the same team. So we are both very experienced. We've both been through a lot of situations, and we, as Tony said, things happen. We ended up with a win that was sort of unlikely after 40 minutes. Danny got hot. Tony made a huge 3-pointer. Kawhi Leonard on the right wing. So, if you made 6 for 6 down the stretch, you're in a good situation. And if the best player of the opponent goes down, that helps you too. So we don't have to be very satisfied with this win. Of course, it's nice to be up 1 and not 0-1. But we didn't play that well, and we're going to have to do it much, much better on Sunday.
Back in the middle.
Right here, Manu. Emilio Pérez, TAP Deportes. Tienen que estar contentos en Argentina esta noche. Nice game, nice performance.
In English or in Spanish?
No, we'll talk in English.
Okay.
A lot of people thought Danny Green will not have a great series like he had last year. Any comment on his performance tonight?
Well, he sort of struggled for 40 minutes, but he kept her head in the game, and he was the difference maker. He made 3 huge threes, dunk in transition. It's 11 points in such a short period of time really helps you. And very, very happy with his performance, especially down the stretch. Get us over the hump. We couldn't really get up on the score, and because of him, we did. So huge for us.
David in the 4th row.
Manu, I know you've played overseas a lot. You've played in the summer a lot. So I'm sure you're used to playing when it's hot. But how hard was it to adjust mentally when you're not expecting it to be hot like it was tonight?
True. It's a little different when you didn't know what was going on. At a point, we go to the bench and we see cold towels everywhere, and I didn't realize back then. Then when we went to the locker room at halftime, we were sweating more in the locker room than on the court, and then when we come back, it was tough. But, it happens. It's the same heat for both. And we did okay. We moved the ball, and I don't think we turned the ball over because of the temperature or the heat. So I don't think it was a big factor. I don't know if LeBron's situation was a reason for that. I don't think we suffered it as much, and for sure, I play more years in situations like this than with AC on a court. So not a big deal in that case.
Final 2 questions here and in the back.
Manu, Patricio Espinosa, en español, por favor, or we can be bilingual. I see you at the game. You're always talking to the other players before, during, and after. Cuando estás en el juego, hablas con otros jugadores. ¿Qué les dices? Can you share that with us?
Llevo 12 años en esta franquicia, dirigido por el mismo entrenador. Entonces nos conocemos mucho y tratamos, sobre todo Tim, Tony y yo, de ayudar mucho a los que son un poco más nuevos, explicándole alguna cosa o ayudando a refrescar el plan de juego. Así que cosas del partido, tratando de que estén satisfechos con sí mismo y jugando bien, tratando de ayudar con mi veteranía.
¿Hasta cuándo juega Manu?
No tengo idea. Por lo pronto, un año más seguro. Después veremos.
Gracias.
Last one, back right.
Manu, you guys obviously shot the ball great. Aside from the turnovers, and especially in the fourth quarter, how much of that was a product of good ball movement and shot selection?
Well, yeah, for sure it was good ball movement. That was the reason why Danny Green was open so many times and he wasn't before. We were a little sloppy moving the ball. As we talked about it, 20 turnovers in 3 quarters. We were not that sharp. So, you know, the fact that we moved the ball that well, making like silly passes. Sometimes you think you're going to make a pass to the guy next to you and he's not fancy enough, he's not cool enough. But that helps because we rotate, we get the defense moving. And that's why, you know, Tony got that 3 and Kawhi got his and Danny got 3. So sometimes we got to think more about that, just making the simple pass moving and their defense, you know, breaks easier on that aspect. If we just hold the ball and wait 15 seconds to play a pick and roll, is harder. They are more athletic than us, they are stronger than us, and their defense is pretty sharp.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys.